Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Emergency. And this is a remake of Carey Williams and K.D. Davlia's, as director and writer's, short film, now turned into a feature-length film, about a group of friends who are either black or Latino, who find this young woman who is really drunk and wasted on the floor of their home, and they don't know how she got there, but do they call the cops? Should they? What could possibly happen if they call the cops? How are the police going to react? And that's the big crux of this story, and from a directing standpoint, Williams kills it. There are sequences in this film that are so intense, full with so much suspense and tension, that I haven't felt like on the edge of my couch like this in a long time watching a film. And he just knows when to keep it going, knows when to cut it, and when to move on with it. And he really shines in this film with his direction. It balances a darker tone with a lot of humor, because it plays on like this classic college comedy tropes, but also really deep-seated and intense and hard social commentaries, and somehow is able to balance all of this and make it all feel genuine and endearing in the same way. And from a writing standpoint, you have three characters, Kunle, Sean, and Carlos, played by Donald, Elise, Watkins, RJ, Cyler, and Sebastian, Chacon, and they each are fully realized characters. They all bring their own perspectives and baggage into things. They have different backgrounds, because like Kunle's more of like the academic kid who, like, Sean gives him crap for being white inside, and like Sean is much more of like embracing what you would consider like traditional black culture, and is more that kind of character where he's like, no, we can't call the cops. They're going to shoot all of us. They see this white girl in here completely wasted, and us just here. It's like, we're not going to make it out of this. And Kunle's much more trusting, and you see the journey that both of these characters go on parallel to bringing them to points where it's like they understand each other's perspectives and have to find out the hard way of taking a chance or knowing when to not have this naive perspective on things, because there's some moments here that are really hard to watch. And you have Carlos in there who's just more of like an innocent, fun kind of character, and they're trying to take care of Emma, Maddie Nichols' character, who is just completely wasted in a bad place, and all along her older sister, Maddie, played by Sabrina Carpenter, who gives a great performance in this film too, and her friend Alice, played by Madison, Thompson, and her new friend Raphael, played by Diego Abraham. They're trying to track the sister through all of this, and that perspective allows us to see some microaggressions and certain things in terms of perspectives and assumptions that are being made. There's one particular scene too that really hits hard, is like this couple is filming them acting like they're doing some kind of drug deal or stuff like that outside their house, and as they walk away you see a Black Lives Matter sign on this couple's front lawn. So it has some really biting social commentary in this film, and K.D. Davlia's script is very sharp and biting and satirical, and also poignant in terms of the themes that it confronts. And it really comes down to, this film works on a thriller level, it works on a coming-of-age college story, and it works on a deeply impactful and poignant social commentary, balances all these things, and delivers quite the experience that I definitely think is a must-see film. It's going to be streaming on Amazon. But those are my thoughts on Emergency. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.